From CNN, Trump confirms a letter or a deal by July 9th. Besant says tariffs will boomerang to April levels if no deals by August 1st. President Trump is shaking up global trade, announcing tariff letters to 100 countries as the 90-day tariff pause ends July 9th. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent says if no deals are made by August 1st, tariffs could spike back to April levels, ranging from 10% to 70%. Deals with the UK, China, and Vietnam are in place, but 100 smaller nations face letters setting rates if they don't negotiate. Economists warn tariffs could raise consumer prices, though Bessent denies inflation risks, calling it tariff derangement syndrome. From Fox News, former Houston appointee claims flood-ravaged Camp Mystic is whites only in viral video. A former Houston official, Sadie Perkins, is under fire for a TikTok claiming Camp Mystic, a Texas summer camp hit by deadly floods, is a whites-only conservative Christian camp. Perkins, whose term on a city board ended, suggested the camp's missing girls get undue attention compared to minority groups. Mayor Whitmer called her comments deeply inappropriate, vowing to remove her from the board as families grieve 80 flood deaths. At least 10 campers are still missing, with the community reeling from the tragedy. From the Wall Street Journal, how healthcare cuts in the Big Beautiful Bill will affect Americans. Trump's Big Beautiful Bill slashes $1 trillion from healthcare, mainly Medicaid, leaving 8.7 million uninsured over the next decade. New rules like work requirements and stricter income checks will hit low-income Americans hardest, especially in 40 states. Hospitals face $665 billion in cuts, risking closures and layoffs, with rural areas hit hardest despite a $50 billion relief fund. Insurers lose customers and states face tight budgets, with experts warning of delayed care and higher costs. From San Diego Union Tribune, what the data say about who ICE is arresting in San Diego. ICE arrests in San Diego have doubled this year, with 1,042 people detained, mostly Mexican nationals, in just 6 months. Over half of those arrested, 53%, had no criminal charges or convictions, a shift from last year's focus on criminal aliens. Recent arrests include people leaving immigration hearings, sparking outrage among advocates who call it a quota-driven crackdown. Local GOP lawmakers urge Trump to focus on violent criminals as community fear grows. From Reuters, death toll from Texas floods reaches 59, including 21 children. Catastrophic floods in Texas have killed 59, including 21 children, with 11 girls and a counselor still missing from Camp Mystic. The Guadalupe River overflowed after 15 inches of rain, leaving the century-old Christian camp in ruins. Over 850 people were rescued, but more rain threatens as National Weather Service issues new flood warnings. Critics blame Trump's cuts to Weather Service staff for poor flood predictions, while officials vow to upgrade the system. From Bloomberg, Trump set to start notifying countries of tariffs up to 70%. President Trump plans to notify countries of new tariffs starting Friday, ranging from 10% to a whopping 70% by August 1st. About 10 to 12 letters go out first, with all countries covered by July 9th, targeting nations like Indonesia and the EU. Markets dropped as tariffs could raise consumer prices, with the Fed wary of inflation risks despite Trump's pressure. Deals with the UK, Vietnam, and China are done, but Trump prefers simple tariffs over complex talks. And as always, thank you for the like, comment, and subscription.